is already one of the loudest buildings in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker, and we're off from Arrowhead. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again here with Tu'u. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
To number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 2 on the play.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He tucks it and takes off. Gain 15 there, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. Here's Mahomes now. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars and wide receiver Travis Hunter headed back to work here. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, bro.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. Ball's out. Mahomes fumbled it. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Able to find Strange here. And this is going to be out of bounds. This defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
That's good for our Jaguars.
They're going play action. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Motion man left is Brown. They'll go play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 17.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Mahomes on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. Titsworthy. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous.
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Oof, lucky break there, making that recovery.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This a 54-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Inside give here for Tootin. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
brings up 2nd and 5.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 2nd and 5. Tootin gets it from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Pass play coming here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 10 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Hand off to Tootin. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the 1st down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This is Royals working left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd down now. Jaguars going nickel.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Montgomery lost the football, but the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here's the snap on 4th. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll come up on 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Going down on the run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 6.
13. Chiefs 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down carry for Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
A gain of 2 on the play.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
You know, Kate, they
30-yard
say a
line.
dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tutin headed out with the rest of the offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Here's a screen for Tutin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Tutin on 1st and 10. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 23-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He's running with it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
20. Chiefs 10. Logan
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Lost control of another one. Oh, the Jags got it! First down now, ball at the 33.
Covered by the Jaguars.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Little knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. He loses it again. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Xavier Worthy brings up third down.
Third and long for Mahomes. Wow, it's free again! But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery.
It's fourth down.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The run here with Tootin. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Tootin with it. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Tootin headed left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
You put a receiver in motion left. Flying forward on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt.
They were keyed on him from the start. There was no doubt who they were going to lean on for 2.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Ooh, the hard cap worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
To the air, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Xavier Worthy. 16 yards.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Chiefs 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Washington now to return. Spins out of one stop. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tutin headed out with the rest of the offense. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Now it's Tutin. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again here with Tutin. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, Tutin. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
63 yards, the gain on the play. That's good.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-possession game.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars go up by 19.
36. Chiefs.
Now is
17.
Cook to kick this away.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He was brought down.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Mahomes. Into the hands of Worthy over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Still going inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now it's Mahomes. Brought in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
He's going to keep this one. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
36. Chiefs.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Nickel play action on first down. Oh, Montgomery lost the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Pass play now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's got Pierce. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Chiefs' offense out to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Mahomes on first and 10. Rice has it, work in the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Right back to Pacheco. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Play action, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
Jaguars 36, Chiefs 31.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tutin headed out with the rest of the offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. Inside give here for Tutin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Finds the football outside. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. It's 3rd down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Here's a screen for Tutin. Well, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down run by Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
It's Pacheco again. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. Pacheco. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Approach with defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Here's another for him. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
makes the score. Chiefs 39, Jaguars 36.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
They send a receiver in motion right. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw it. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
43, Chiefs 39.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the football's loose. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. This is Royals working the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and...
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Throwing the out route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
Brings up fourth down.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
First down. First and 10.
Plowing up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
A gain of 4.
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
46. Jaguars 43.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tutin headed out with the rest of the offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Setting up to pass. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, second down calls ready. Back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. That's it downfield working the left. looking to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The timeout's called just inside the final 10 seconds of our game. What a big play that was. Really changes how they're going to view this next snap. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
Leads to second and 10.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.